Yeah, that's not me. I don't know what's going on. That might be YouTube. Um, so yeah, this is super annoying, but I hope that this doesn't continue because we're not going to be able to work out if YouTube keeps shutting things down. Um, So yeah, we're not gonna play anything in the background today. So I apologize that you guys are gonna hear a lot of me breathing. But yeah, something YouTube did send an email saying that like they were just like overloaded with their servers. So they might be doing things by mistake, and maybe they just thought that that was against them. Um, all right, so to get started today, we're gonna do 4 sets of 30 seconds of things. The first thing we're gonna do is running in place. The second thing we're gonna do is some high knees. The third thing we're gonna do is some knee hugs. And then the last thing we're gonna do is hopscotch. So for what the exercises should look like is when you run in place, you're gonna just find a little spot where you can bring your knees up and your hands up. For running purposes is opposite arm, opposite leg. So you're gonna bring your left leg up while your right hand swings up. So we're running in place just like this for 30 seconds. After we do that for 30 seconds, we're going into 30 seconds of high knees. High knees are the hands up, bringing your knees up to your hands, trying to touch them each time you bring your knee up. Third thing is going to be knee hugs. So we're going to take a quick break, grab your knee, give it a big old hug, and then switch sides, stretching out your glutes and the rest of your lower body in your legs. So 30 seconds of knee hugs. And then last thing is going to be hopscotch. So hopscotch is going to be 2 feet together, jumping out to the outside. And then from there, we're going to jump into the middle with 1 foot, back out to the outside, jump to the middle with the opposite foot. So it's 2 feet, followed by 1 foot into the middle, 2 feet, followed by 1 foot into the middle, 2 feet, followed by 1 foot into the middle. So we got 30 seconds of each of those. We'll take about 10 seconds rest. In between, we have 20 people on here or so. We had like 26 before, now we got 21. So let's give like another couple seconds or so for people to pop in since these streams keep stopping, and then we will get started. But once again, we're gonna do 30 seconds of running, followed by 30 seconds of high knees, followed by 30 seconds of knee hugs, and then finish up with 30 seconds of hopscotching for our warm up. So let's have everybody go ahead and get ready. I'll turn the timer on, and we're gonna get started in 10 seconds. All right, 30 seconds running in place in 3, 2, 1. Run in place for 30 seconds. So make sure you're moving your arms. It's really easy when you run in place to not actually feel like you would be running normally, but if you use your arms, it helps mimic more of the motion of running than if you just are kind of here slightly moving your arms from side to side. All right, go ahead and relax. Next thing we got is 30 seconds of high knees. Goal of this warm up is just to get our heart rates up. So start in 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds of high knees. So bring those knees up towards your hands. Good job, guys. Good job. And relax. Good. Heart rate should definitely be spiked right now. All right, we're going into knee hugs in 3, 2, 1. Grab your knee, give it a big old hug, bring it into your chest, and then switch sides. Try to hold each leg for like a solid second or two. This is a stretch, an active stretch versus a cardio movement or strength movement. So you want to make sure that you let yourself feel the stretch. We're not trying to go through this too quickly. Go ahead and relax. Last thing we have is hopscotch. So in and out with your legs, doing a little bit of footwork. In 3, 2, 1. So 2 feet, then 1 foot. 2 feet, 1 foot. Good job, guys. And relax. Good, good. All right, grab a quick drink. YouTube just sent me an email, so I bet that'll be interesting. But yeah, so grab a quick drink. We're gonna go into our mobility work. First thing what we're gonna do is our sleeper stretch. Good, we have 26 people on here now. It's cool. Sorry guys for, I don't know what's going on with the streaming stuff, but I did just get an email from YouTube. So there might be something going on their side versus mine. We've had that happen before, but not like, that was like what, 2 or 3 times? So not entirely sure what's going on with that. We're gonna start with our sleeper stretch. Same thing as we've been doing. You're gonna lay on your side, keep that elbow straight out from your shoulder, take the opposite hand around that and push that hand down as far as it will go until you feel that restriction in the back of your shoulder joint, and just hold that there. You wanna hold it statically for 20 seconds. So try not to bob. If you're with somebody and you're chatting with them, it's totally cool. Or if you have a cat that's like this one, that's wanting to be petted at the same time, try not to let your arm move out of the position that it's in while you're holding that 20 seconds. And then from there, you're gonna open up your arm to windshield wiper it side to side before you start your next 20 seconds. Excuse me. Hello. Hi. Oh, we're just in the happy Saturday mood, Ava. Say hi to everybody. You have no idea what's going on. All right, once you finish your 2 sets of 20 seconds on your one side, you're gonna flip over and do 2 sets of 20 seconds on the opposite side. Once you finish your sleeper stretch, we're gonna go into our downward facing dog. We'll meet everybody there. So when you're done, go ahead and go into your downward facing dog, bend one knee and then the other. So you're stretching out your calves. And we will finish up our mobility work before we get into our Saturday morning fun, which I'm excited about. So for your downward dog, remember, hey, we're not playing right now. You're gonna be, hey, at the top of a push-up, and then from there, you're gonna shift your hips backwards up to the sky, as high as they will go. And you're gonna pedal one knee by bending one knee slightly, and then the opposite. So do that about 20 times, so 20 knee bends or so. Once you finish that, you're gonna take your hands, keep your feet where they are, but you're gonna take your hands and you're gonna walk them up to your feet. So you're in a forward fold, and you're gonna hang out there, fold it over, feeling a nice stretch on the back side of your body. Also, it's important when you're in a forward fold to let your head hang totally down, so the crown of your head should be facing towards the ground. If you're chatting with someone, a lot of times you'll have a tendency to leave your neck up, and we wanna totally relax the neck here. If there's any sort of popping, cracking, whatnot, that's a good thing. From there, let's take a big old step with our left leg and go into a wide-legged forward fold. So same thing, just go down into the middle, stretch out your hamstrings. Your hands go pretty easily down in between you. You're gonna walk your hands backwards as far as they will go. And pause there for a second. Now we're gonna take our hands over to our right leg. So stretch out your right leg. Holding to the kind of the opposite or like the far side of the foot. And then once you finish that on the right side, we're switching over to our left side. Hold that for a second. Good. Now we're going to take our feet, shimmy them a little bit closer back together. And we're going to go down into a baby squat. So just like we did yesterday for warm up, we did a squat hold. You're going to go down into that squat. Make sure your heels are on the ground. And you can take your hands together if you want and push your knees out. But hold that. There. After we finish that, we're going to take our right leg back out to that big, old, wide stance. And we're actually going to bend the right knee and kick the left foot up, stretching out more of like the lateral, medial side of our, excuse me, no biting, Ava, no biting. No, that's not okay. Stretching out the medial side of our left leg. And then from there, we're going to switch sides, lower down on your left leg over to your, lower down to the left side, stretching out your right leg. Good. And then go ahead and take a seat wherever you are. We're going to go into a reverse table pose. So you're going to have your feet out in front of you. You're going to take your hands, keeping your fingertips towards your body, behind your back. And then from there, you're going to lift yourself up as far as your hips will let you go and rock your head back, stretching out the fronts of your shoulders, chest. And then if you have any sort of like a tight hip flexors as well, this will stretch that out too. So go ahead and hold that for like a solid 10 seconds. Once you finish 10 seconds, lower down. We're going to do the exact same thing again. The more you do this stretch, each time the deeper you can normally go. And by deeper, I mean the higher you can raise your hips up. If you have pretty tight shoulders like I do, you can see that like my body position is, from a swimming perspective, if I tried to swim like this, it would be pretty bad. Cool. And then once you finish your second round of 10 seconds, go ahead and shake out your shoulders, roll them out. We're going to finish up, warm up with some wall angels. So go over towards a wall that you have available. Plaster yourself up against that wall. So you want all parts of your bum, your lower back, and your upper back attached to the wall. And then from there, you're going to take your hands up to a 90-degree bend. And as you do that, you might see a movement from your chest to allow your arms to go up overhead. And what that means is like you kind of rock away from the wall. The whole goal during this movement is to keep that connection against the wall the entire time, even though you're moving your arms. So you're going to take your arms out to a 90-degree bend. From there, you're going to raise them up so they're entirely straight up over your head. And then you're going to bring them together like a streamline, and then bring them back out to that wide Y and lower them down to the starting position. So 90 degrees to a big Y, to a streamline, out to big Y again to 90 degrees. Let's have everybody do 10 wall angels. 10 wall angels. Good. And it's going to be extremely hard for some of you guys who may not have the best shoulder flexibility to keep that lower back on the wall. So what you want to do is forcefully try to like think about that. And if you can, push the lower back into the wall. Like my left arm is touching the wall pretty much through this whole motion, but my right is probably a solid 2 inches away. So that is why wall angels are a good exercise for me. All right, once you finish that, shake out everything, grab a quick drink. We're going to talk about this workout. Ava is in a weird mood today. She's out and about, this is kind of a weird hour for her to be awake. But yeah, she's awake and feisty, so biting me during our mobility work. But yes, she's a new addition to the family. And she's been sick since I got her, which is really sad. But maybe today she's feeling better because I feel like if you're biting someone, you have some energy. So that's good. She's a hairless cat. She's a Sphinx. So yeah, it's a weird cat to have, but I love her. All right, so for today's workout, it's going to be a 15-minute AMRAP. So once again, as I said, it's going to be a longer workout. I want you guys to work for a longer duration of time. We've done a lot of like short chunked workouts, and then last Saturday we did a longer one. This one will be our longest for sure out of any one we've done. So the goal is to keep you guys moving for 15 minutes straight, but obviously not 15 minutes of the same exercise because that's just kind of boring, and who wants to do that? So what we're going to do is kind of like some pillar work. So there is a pattern to this. All you guys really need to remember is the exercises as you go through the pattern. So think of it like a swimming set where someone is like, all right, this 50's drill, this 25's X, this 25's X, and then this next thing is, you know, X. So same thing, just on land. So it's 15 minutes, and then at every 2 minutes. So we're going to start at 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. You're going to stop whatever you're doing, wherever you are in this pillar, and do 8 burpees over an object. So every 2 minutes, you're going to stop, go into 8 burpees. That's for everybody. The actual ladder of things that you're going to be cycling through is either a 30-second run. If you have the ability to go run, just go run for 30 seconds. I would recommend, if you're coming back to where you started, run somewhere for 15 seconds and then turn around and run back for 15 seconds. If you cannot run, you can do 30 seconds of stairs, or you can do 50 mountain climbers. So you can go on the ground and bring your knees up towards your chest and run and do 50 of those, right, left, right, left, right, left. After you finish that, we're going to go into 12 plank up and downs. So that's essentially push-up plank, go lowering down to a baby plank on the elbows, back to a push-up plank, lowering down. So it's a plank up and down. You're just staying in a plank and you're moving up and down. After your 12 plank up and downs, you're going to go into 10 squat jumps and then 8 tricep dips. So once again, you want to be near something, or if you're outside, you can do it on like a ledge or even a stair. You can do your tricep dips. We got 6 Russian twists. So Russian twists are the ab movement that you do side to side, followed by 4 step ups. Once again, you want to have something that you can step up on. I'm going to be using this stool or a stair, and then 2 push-ups. So 30-second run, stairs, 50 mountain climbers, 12 plank up and downs, 10 squat jumps, 8 tricep dips, 6 Russian twists, 4 step ups, or 2 push-ups. So let me write that into the chat, and you guys can copy and paste it into your phones if you would like. But the one main thing that we want to make sure that we do as we're going through this is remembering that those burpees are happening every 2 minutes on the 2-minute interval. And then from there, we're trying to go through this cycle of all those exercises I just wrote into the chat as many times as we can in the 15 minutes. So you want to keep track of, okay, I did 1 full round and then I got kicked into burpees. Now I got like a quarter of a round, but I got kicked into burpees, and then I did and completed that round on maybe like 4 minutes. So once again, you're still counting how many complete rounds of 30 seconds of running, 12 plank up and downs, 10 squat jumps, 8 tricep dips, 6 Russian twists, 4 step ups, and 2 push-ups you can do in 15 minutes, having to stop and do some burpees in between. So for the object burpees, you don't need anything huge. You can use your water bottle. You can also use a dumbbell if you have that very, very easily. But what you're going to do is put that right in front of you, and you're going to perform a burpee just like a regular burpee. And then from there, you're going to come up and you're going to jump over your object back into another burpee. Same thing, jump over your object until you complete that 8 times. The reason the burpees are in there is they're to slow you guys down. So it's going to make it harder to get through a full round when you have to start burpees and it kicks you out of the round that you either just finished or you're in the middle of completing. So your heart rate should stay up the entire time, which is awesome. And that's the sole goal of our long endurance workout. So if you're running Obviously, you will go run, do your thing, and then you will come back. If you are not running, you're gonna do 50 mountain climbers, which is at the top of a push-up. You're gonna bring one knee up and then switch. You're gonna do this 50 times. So that'll be your substitute for running. I will probably do that, so just that way I stay on the screen for you guys. After you do your 50 mountain climbers, once again, you have 12 plank up and downs. So one full up and down is starting at a push-up position, lowering down, and ending in a push-up position. That's one. And then you have 2, 3, 4, etc. Right after those planks, you go into squat jumps. You got 10 squat jumps. Bring your hands down all the way to the ground so you know that you're squatting low enough. And then from there, jump up as high as you can, back down into a squat, jumping up as high as you can for 10 times. After the squat jumps, we got our tricep dips. So go to an object where you can put your body elevated, some sort of chair, stair, step, etc. Once again, we've done tricep dips. The harder the tricep dip is how far the legs are away from the body. The easier the tricep dip is how close the feet are towards the hands. So if you want a big challenge, straighten out your legs and do your tricep dips with straight legs. If that's too much, you can do it with a 90-degree bend up and down. And if that's still too much, you can bring your heels up towards your bum and do tricep dips with a lot of your body weight closer towards itself. After you do your tricep dips, you're gonna pop down, go into 6 Russian twists. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That should be super quick. And then we're into our step ups, which we only have 4. So when you're on the back end of this ladder, it's gonna be pretty easy to complete. You just have 4 step ups, stepping up on something that's higher than you. And then we finish up everything with 2 lovely looking push-ups. So does everybody know what is going on? We have 8 burpees every 2 minutes. This should be a really solid workout if you guys do it well and you're pushing yourself to just continue moving the entire time. It doesn't necessarily need to be like an all-out 15-minute sprint, but the more you can cycle yourself through this and continue to keep your heart rate up, the better benefit you're going to get. So let's have everybody start a timer at the same time. And that way we all know when the 2 minutes is, depending on if you're running, not running, where you are in the world doing this. And we will get started as a group if there is no more questions. I really would like to listen to some music, but I do not want to get popped off of this stream. And I don't want to hear myself breathe for the next 20 minutes. So I will figure that out. But is everyone ready? Is everyone good to go? Everyone good? All right. Let's everyone get their clocks out. Everybody press start in 10 seconds. So I will count it down when we press start. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. So you better be running, or you're going to be mountain climbing, or you will be running upstairs right now. 15 minutes, guys. You got this. Good job, good job. After you finish your cardio piece, you got your 12 plank up and downs. Good, good. Into those squat jumps when you're there. Nice job, guys. Keep it moving. If you're back from the run, welcome back. We got almost 30 seconds before our first round of burpees. Let's try to get through a full round. Oh, gosh. Good job, guys. We got 10 seconds before our first set of burpees. All right, 8 burpees in 3, 2, 1. 8 burpees. Make sure you are jumping over that object. Good. When you finish your burpees, back into your cardio piece. Nice job. Good job, guys. Keep it up. Just keep your body moving. 15 minutes of work. Good job, guys. Good job. Keep it up. This should be a tough one. Good. We got 10 seconds to our next round of burpees. Get through wherever you're at. Nice job. Second round of burpees in 3, 2, 1. And go into those burpees. Good job, guys. Good job. So once you finish your burpees, remember where you were on that last round. And that's where you start on this part. The burpees just break up the rounds. So keep breathing, keep moving. You guys are doing an awesome job. Good job. Good job. Keep it up, guys. Five seconds to your next round of burpees. In 3, 2, 1. 8 burpees. Wherever you were. Nice job, guys. Keep it up. We're almost halfway there. Grand scheme of things, 15 minutes. It's not that long. right, when you finish those burpees, get back into the exercise. You are just on. Nice job, guys. Keep it up. Keep it up. Halfway there. Halfway. Nice job, guys. Almost to the next set of burpees. Finish up wherever you're at. And get ready for those burpees. In 3, 2, 1. Burpee it out. Burpee it out. So say something positive to yourself. We are far enough in this where your mind begins to wander and you begin to question why you're doing this. So keep those goals in mind and the reason that you guys showed up this morning. Good job, good job. Keep it up. And think about, I always like to think about when I'm working out, especially if I'm not really feeling the workout, how good I will feel afterwards, knowing that I moved my body today. Because your body is finicky. And sometimes your brain is telling you it doesn't want to do something, but your body doesn't believe it. And so your body wants to move, but we're not listening to it. Good job, guys. 15 seconds until our next set of burpees. 15 seconds. I am sweating. Next set of burpees. We only have 2 more sets of burpees after this. So the end is near. In 3, 2, 1. Burpee it out. Good job, guys. Good job. Keep it moving. Don't let that heart rate come down. We want that heart rate up for the full 15 minutes. Excuse me. Come on. Nice job, guys. Keep it up. Seconds to our next round of burpees. 30 seconds. Nice job, guys. 15 seconds. Next round of burpees. We're starting those burpees in 5 seconds. We got one more round after this in 3, 2, 1, into those burpees. Keep breathing through your burpees. When you finish those burpees, get right back into where you were. We got 2 minutes left, 2 minutes entirely left. You guys can all do anything for 2 minutes. Nice job, guys. Keep it up. No. Nice job, guys. Keep it up wherever you are. Good. 10 seconds to our last round of burpees. Last round of burpees, which also means last minute of work. Great job, guys. You got 60 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Get into those burpees. Come on, guys. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Seconds. 15 seconds. Get into one more exercise. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and stop. If any of my kiddos that are on here want to take your heart rate, do it. And if you took your heart rate, include it in your score that you read on the screen. So remember, your score is however many total rounds you completed from your run, stair, mountain climber through. And then if you have anything extra, so say you did 4 rounds, but a 30-second run was over, do 4 rounds plus 30-second run, or 4 rounds plus whatever the movements were. So I got through 5 rounds. And I think this might be the most I've ever sweated on an in-home workout. I'm glistening on this computer screen. Good job, Anna Grace. Thanks for staying tuned. Kaylee, how many did you get? Hannah, how many did you get? Kaylee, 6, 5. Kevin, good job, 5 rounds. Did Brian and Judy do it too? So Abby, nice job. Lily, Luke, and Paige, good job. Shelly, good job. Vanuki, good job. Ellie, good job. Alexander, good job. Paige. Good. Yeah, heart rate should be high. It should be like somewhere around 160. Good job. Awesome. Yeah, your heart rate should be somewhere between 160 to 180 for that type of set. Well, cool, guys. Kaylee, thanks. You screamed for people to do your workout. Are you just like in the streets yelling at people? And people are just like, who is this person? 198. Great job, Hannah. Really good job. Probably got a good amount of exercise out of that too. Kaylee, you cracked me up. All right, guys, that's all we have for today. So today's workout was just supposed to be a Saturday fun workout, Saturday blast. You should feel like you got a great workout, totally full body. I would highly recommend warming down. So just like you would do at a swim meet. Now that we've just done a lot of like pretty intense exercise, go for a walk. Do something light if you want to go bike or whatever. That's cool too. But just go move your body for about 10 more minutes or so. And then maybe do some light stretching. And you guys should feel pretty good for the rest of the day. Awesome. Emma, love hearing that. Vanuki, you should be sweating. I am soaking. So if you're in Louisville, which I know a couple of you guys are, go outside. It just got sunny actually in the middle of this. I'm going to go out for a walk now too. But Emma, yeah, great job with the heart rate. Mackenzie, good job. Hannah, Ava says hi, and then if you come near me, she's probably a little feisty today. So yes, I will see you guys on Monday. Have a great rest of your weekend. All my kiddos, I miss you guys. Hopefully I'll see you guys sooner rather than later. Ava says have a good weekend as well. Bye, guys.